Today, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about typography. The definition is the art and technique of arranging type in order to make language visible. Now, you may be thinking, isn't that a font? But no, fonts and typefaces are completely different things. A typeface includes all the characters in a typeface file, while a font is a specific size and style. For example, Papyrus Condensed, Times New Roman Bold, and Noteworthy Light. Now the second part of my video might sound a bit silly for you, but there is such thing as a type anatomy. First we have the baseline, the invisible line where the main body sits. Then we have the cat height, the height of the uppercase letters, so how tall they are. Next is the ascender, the tall part of the letter that goes above the normal height. So we have this in the letters K, L, T, F, H, D, and B. The ascender line is the invisible line marking the height of the ascenders in a font. The descender is the lower part of the letter that goes below the normal line. We have this in the letters Y, G, Q, P, and J. The descender line is the invisible line marking how low the descenders go. The serif is the little extra stroke found at the end of the main strokes. This makes the font a little more fancy. And finally we have the X height, the invisible line marking the height of the lowercase letters. Now I'll teach you a bit about the measurements used when regarding typography. First, you should know that there are absolute units, which are the fixed and unchanging units. This includes page dimensions, always measured in inches, line lengths, which are always measured in picas and points, and type size and line spacing, always measured in points. To help you get a better idea of these concepts, it might help to know that there are 12 points in 1 pica, 6 points in an inch, and 72 points in 1 inch. Now in terms of spacing between letters, there's monospaced type, which is when each letter has the same amount of space per letter, and then there's proportionate type, which is when each letter has a proportionate amount of space depending on its thick or thin letter. For example, L or I might have a smaller space than, let's say, M. Have you ever seen a word where two letters kind of connect seamlessly? Well, that's called ligature. It's a stroke that joins adjacent letters in writing or printing. There are typical widths, condensed, normal, and expanded. There are also typical weights, light, medium, semi-bold, and bold. There are 3 types of styles we use in text: Roman, the regular one, italics, slanted and used to conserve space, and oblique, which is basically Roman but on a bit of an angle. Leading refers to the space between 2 lines, specifically one baseline and another. Finally, I'll teach you about kerning and tracking. Kerning is the space between 2 individual characters, and tracking is the space between all the characters, typically in monospaced type. When looking at a piece of text, we want to make sure that the text is readable and the characters are legible. More specifically, readability is how easy it is to read a long passage on a page. Legibility is how easy it is to recognize a specific character. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned a thing or two about typography. Thanks for watching!